Right, gonna take a big slurp of my noodles. If this catches, well, let's just consider it ASMR for now. Ah! It's good! Ah, don't worry about that. We got some tonkatsu instant ramen recently, and they're really good. Ah, one sec. Oh, man. I know I'm eating noodles on the train, but let's just not think about it, okay? No one else is on this train. I'm not being a bother to anyone. Oh. Nothing like some warm noodles to get you waking up in the morning. But hello, friends. I'm Soren Caster, and, well, here's your regularly unscheduled fate point. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, these noodles are really steamy. Oh. Mmm. I am a pretty big ramen guy. Not only is it easy to make, but that's just like the base entry ramen, your instant ramen. I feel like going to a restaurant and getting some like actual ramen is like, ugh. Beeford, hey, you'd like to save on slot 3, please? Well, I guess that's fine. I only ever use one slot anyway. Sure, by all means. How are you doing? I'm eating some instant ramen. Oh my god, it's so good. We switched to another brand recently. I don't know what brand this is. I don't know. It's tonkatsu ramen. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, I'm Sokka the Cat. Thank you for following me. I hope your day's going well. I'm Soren Gaster, and we're just chilling on our regularly non-scheduled save point. You're dead but alive. Ooh. Oh no, I was gonna say, I was gonna make a joke, but no, that's dead or alive. You are both. It is simultaneous. It's not a binary situation there. Oh. Mm. Oh, that's something I forgot to do. I wanted to try putting an egg in this ramen. Like a... Well, I don't really actually like hard-boiled eggs, but maybe like a sunny side up. Let it kind of swim. How's my morning going? It's going alright. I'm eating some ramen, which is probably not healthy for me, but I doubt cereal would have been a better alternative. Though that does have milk, so maybe. It's been a while since I've woken up so early. Ah! I'm just chilling. Gonna finish my ramen, maybe talk a bit. Talk about some... I've talked about my plans long enough. I feel like we can just talk. I feel like I've been gone for a long time, even though I've been streaming pretty frequently. Maybe infrequently, but still a lot more than I did last month. But I've been working on some stuff. I know I say that all the time, but this time it's for real. And I will eventually show off the stuff I'm working on. I'm just keeping it under wraps because as soon as I show it off, I'm gonna lose all motivation. Because then I'll just be like, yeah, my job's done here. People were impressed. Let's move on to the next thing. Oh. Bruh, same. I know that you've been hard at work. Like, honestly, seeing you, like, get super into, not only your stream deck, but just, like, your whole setup has kind of inspired me to do the same. And, you know, it's baby steps, though, on my end, but we'll get there. Have you been up to anything recently? Oh. Have you been doing more Apex? Sorry. My phone doesn't give me the notifications anymore that people are online, which is, like, weird. Or maybe I'm just, like, asleep most of the day nowadays because my schedule's all packed up. Oh. You're in rigging hell. Ooh. That sounds like it could be a big thing. Ah. Is there a 2.0 in the near future? Also, mouth noises. Probably gonna be a big thing this stream. Sorry, I'm eating, so, if that bothers anyone, please know I'm very sorry. But, ooh, rigging. What's going on and what did we decide you were residing? Where you were residing? I don't remember. Where does the Soulmancer reside? Did I? Hold on. Did I even tweet it out? I did not. Okay, there we go. Ah, it feels so good. Like, it's one thing to be eating ramen. It's another thing to have a nice cold drink right next to your ramen. Nothing alcoholic right now because it's, you know, the morning. And I'm not really a big drinker otherwise. But, you know, nice cold glass of water. We'll keep your plans a secret for now. You reside in an asylum for powerful PH mages. I was gonna say, like, be a big asylum, considering how many PH mages I have witnessed, corporate and indie. They are a powerful faction. You might be onto something when you say you're the most powerful people. Oh. Hmm. I know slurping the broth is probably not healthy or, you know, the most polite thing to do on a stream, but oh my god, it's so good. World domination. You guys have spunk. I give you that much. Let's see. So I've been messing around with my stream deck so far. And I feel like I have a lot of things for convenience, but I'm still kind of unsure of how I want, like, specific things to be a set. Like, the Vampire Survivor stream was a fun test because, you know, with the counter and all, I've always wanted to have a counter for just whenever I would really need one. And honestly, I'm super impressed with how it works, even though it's probably super simple. But nonetheless, like, it was a cool test of what is actually possible with this thing. So I'm satisfied. Though I'm not really sure what else I would want. Like, in terms of convenience, in terms of, like, cool effects. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it'd be more worth my time to see how I could link up redeems to specific actions, because I'm not super sure of how to do that or what I would want to make a redeem. Like how some people have, like, what is it, bonk, you know, like, you know, bonk me or pet me or you know what Blaze does with their hair and coat and stuff. I don't really know what any of that could apply to me. It's been something I've been kind of, like, rolling around in my head for a bit. Oh, okay. Alright. Broth. Broth. If drinking the broth is bad, I don't want to be good. Everyone uses the stream deck in their own way. I made a joke about this among friends, but having the stream deck, like, right next to me, like, just at my fingertips at any given time, it makes me feel like I'm in charge of, like, piloting a robot. This is the most happy I've been in a while. So the idea of, like, everyone uses the stream deck in their own way, that makes me really excited to get more into it. Like, messing with multi-actions, switches, just kind of finding out, like, how it could integrate with OBS. Okay, I'm making mouth noises again. I gotta. Yeah. There we go. I will say, having a stream this early in the morning on a Monday, probably not the best time. But, already affiliate. I got nothing to lose now. I guess I could lose affiliate, but mouth noises are the new meta. Did I make that a redeem? Mouth noises. I still have to say, like, 8 embarrassing things because of that Vampire Survivor stream. So, maybe I'll brainstorm that later on in this stream. Oh? Windows Mover and Resizer on the Stream Deck, super useful. And by super useful, I mean it is super useful for the lazy like me. Because moving around windows while I'm already playing a game, ugh. I will say, I do feel like a weird sense of camaraderie. Because I feel like you, and not to out them, but you, Mashu, and Dasai, as well as well, others, but those are the ones that come to mind. Immediately, at least. Have all been working on stuff lately, and I feel like that just makes me want to also improve. It's a weird thing that I used to be someone who would always be so hesitant about, I guess, working on stuff, because if it was a thing on my own, I would always feel compelled to like, I would always feel compelled to compare my work to others and kind of, I guess I would get discouraged whenever, someone made something similar to mine, but way better. And if I was in a group project, then I'd always just be like, well, someone is inevitably going to not participate in this, or, hold down the entire production. But what's the point? Why work hard? The community makes the man? I guess so. I guess the community is different than, like, being part of a group project. So you're all working on your own stuff. But it's all stuff that you can, like, look at and take inspiration from. Bear stuff, dude, same. Drives you insane. Like, oh, I don't, like, I think that's why, I guess that's why I really like, I've always really liked kind of going separately in terms of things like that, right? Like, striking your own path, always wanting to be different from someone else. Not because I feel like being different is, like, better or anything. I just feel like I don't want to be, I don't want to, always be compared to someone else, and B, I don't want to be that roadblock in front of someone else's creation, someone else's whatchamacallit, like, I was working on a project not a few months ago where, like, I was getting some work done on it, some not. And then I, go online and I see someone who's doing the exact same thing, but with way more experience in the same field with better execution. And, they obviously weren't trying to go after me or anything. But, that kind of deflated me a little bit. Not to the point where I dropped it, but a little bit. And, A, that's not a healthy way of looking at that. But also B, been doing that a lot lately. But also B, it kind of motivates everyone to kind of go go about things differently. Like, it's a bad feeling, but it's a feeling that leads to productive and kind of interesting ideas, even if not all of them work out. The VTuber scene has always been a scene of iteration, Someone comes up with the concept of a VTuber, another group comes up with a better way of interacting with the crowd, another group kind of iterates on that, so on, so forth, to the point where I don't really know if anyone can really claim to have invented the modern VTuber. I feel like it was a collaborative effort between all companies, corporations, individuals, so on and so forth. What? Alright, let's finish off this broth. I'm wide awake. I'm so awake right now. All right. And now I'm out of water. Maybe we get back to work on this train. Hold on. Okay. There we go. I should probably move my soup. That's where my stream deck is. I want it to spill. What do you think the future of VTubing will look like? Okay, so here's the thing. I got into VTubing because I wasn't really super into streaming, but you add kind of a moderated corporate culture to it, now it kind of changes the entire deal, right? Now people can't really be as well, you know, there's a modicum of kind of professionalism to it, or like a cleanliness to it. Oh, okay, maybe that's going a bit too far, considering what most of them do nowadays. Okay, so let's go from the beginning. VTubers in the past, very much corporate, very much not censored, but like moderated. You know, like you know, a lot of pre-recorded content. Then we kind of hit this middle ground, or the evolution of that is streaming, where you know, a more intimate experience, still kind of banking on the idol culture. It did start off in Japan. It did start off a lot, you know, it was basically emulating idol culture, right? And then we kind of fast forward a little bit, which I guess would get us to modern day, around there, where the idol culture emulation has now shifted into just kind of streaming culture with hints and flavorings of idol culture. Like, whether indie or, you know, corporate, because, you know, we still do debuts. Debuts are still a big deal in this culture, despite not really applying to a lot of indies. You know, it's a big deal, obviously. It's a good way of advertising and showing off who you are, but, like, it's still not really a thing most normal, regular streamers tend to do. Which is, you know, what VTubers are kind of shifting more into. A lot more people are streaming on Twitch. Even agencies like Nichi Sanji in particular are kind of switching platforms. Not entirely. They're still VTubers, but you know, a lot more of them are creating Twitch accounts, playing games that gather more of a you know, an audience on Twitch, as well as that take advantage of the less what is it called? Taking advantage of the less input time, the less delay, the stream delay. Let's see. So how does that translate into what the future of VTubing will look like? Honestly, I could kind of see it going of one of two ways. One way is that the independent scene and the corporate scene just come, like, they still stay attached at the hip, but I feel like the possibility of those two paths kind of splitting apart from each other is not too difficult to imagine. You know, independents don't have any restrictions on what they do. They can do whatever they want. They don't really have to play by copyright to the degree that corporate does. And I feel like the overall vibe is very different unless you are specifically trying to go for the corporate atmosphere. Whereas corporate VTubers are, well, they're not, you know, I feel like they are still basically how they were, but I feel like at least for the English-speaking community, they are definitely veering away from the traditional idol culture that has typically seeded a lot of our staples, right? For example, you know, I feel like even regardless of, you know, what company you follow, they're trying more and more to kind of make it a bit more okay for, male and female VTubers to actually cooperate with each other because that strengthens corporate bonds, right? Company allegiance and whatnot. Like, why would you separate your audience into male, but into gender, right? When you could have all of these people kind of collaborating together in order to strengthen, the name as a whole. The other way I can see it going is that these two just kind of combine in a strange way, but like combine into collabs are scary. Collabs are scary, I will admit, yeah. But you know what I mean, like I feel like you see a lot of people from Hololive do a bit more collaborations with the people with the guys of Hollow Stars, mostly song collabs, but whatever works, because you have a bunch of big talents on both sides of Hollow Stars, Hololive. Why would you not want them to collaborate with each other and make amazing music? That's just my take on it. But at the same time, it's like I feel like VTuber culture is now just becoming like Utaite culture or streamer culture, and maybe it always has been. It's just becoming way more apparent now. And I guess I don't really know how I feel about that, because I don't know much about streamers. I know about VTubers. I don't really know about like streaming culture or how that works. Because when I first found out about streaming culture or streaming, it was around like the early 2010s, I mean, when streaming kind of took off. And I feel like even my first impressions of it are super outdated at this point. I don't know. I don't know. VTuber gacha games is the future. Oh, like, what does that even mean though? Like, is that you pay money to Twitch and they give you a random VTuber, and depending on how many followers they have determines their ranking, their stars? Don't give them ideas. Don't give them ideas. Actually, no, wait. Both Hololive and Nijizanji have cards. Like, they're not their own card games, but they are part of card games. Card games are basically gacha, right? Whatever. Some of my favorite characters in gacha games are worth 3 stars, so I am perfectly fine being some common ass trash. I'll be the 3-star that gets popular. I'm fine with that. I can live with that life. What is V Rising? Why is that trending? What rarity am I? Do I look like anything above a 3-star? I don't think I'm common, but whatever the lowest rarity is that is still considered rare, that's probably it. So I guess rare. I have potential. I have potential. Maybe, I don't know. Who can say? Medium rare? I still don't actually remember, like, steak rarities. Is medium rare, like, basically raw, or is that... Is it, like... I want to eat charcoal. Medium... Oh, medium rare is, like, pink. Okay. Dude, about that. So, my grandparents, well, okay, more so my grandma. My grandma is very much of a, I don't even know if a health nut is the right word. They are very scared. I guess is the best way I can put it. And they avoid literally anything that could potentially have bad effects. Whether it is like, you know, not eating specific foods because you heard something on the news, which is reasonable. Which is reasonable. Like, if it's something was recalled, of course you would want to avoid things like that. But, you know, also to the point of like, I will not allow anyone in this household to use an air fryer because I don't know how they work and they might explode. So that's who we're dealing with it. That's who we're dealing with here. But whenever we go out to eat, they always order well done steaks, well done meat of any sort. And for a long time, that's how I ordered food and wanted food. Because that's all I heard. That's all I knew. I was denied so much good food in my life because I thought well done was the way. You know, it's called well done. Like, well done. Like, that makes me think it's gonna be great. Let me tell you. I have, ever since I found out the rest of that, you know, the steak chart, my life has been amazing. Turns out, I think I like things medium. Right down the middle, medium. Like, not enough to weird me out, but, you know, not a brick. Not chewing on a brick. And I realized this a couple of years back. Well, like a bunch of years back, where my grandma, like, was ordering food. The waiter came over and was just like, well, how do you want your steak? And she just flat out said, I would like it well done. And the waiter was just like, what? You mean, sorry, did you mean, like, no, I wanted it well done. And like, my grandpa basically had to be like, sorry, I'm sorry. She's scared of pink. Medium is premium. Apparently when I like revealed this to my friends, like, they were just like, well, yeah, the most people like medium, don't they? And I was just like, you're telling me I've been denied some good steak for years of my life because I thought it being undercooked would kill me? Also, hello, Blaze. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Yes. Like, okay. So, you just woke up? Well, especially good morning then. Yeah, the thing with steak, right, is that bacteria tends to not grow inside of the meat. So you're perfectly fine having the middle raw. You just need to burn the outer edges so that, you know, anything that was exposed to the open air is probably not gonna kill you. I know that's not the case for chicken, like poultry, because poultry is a lot more stringy, so that's not the case, I think. I don't know, I just watch cooking videos. I don't actually cook, well, like, complicated foods. Steak complicated? I don't know. Sorry, that's my steak rant. Like, as soon as I realized that that is not the standard for eating steak, eating meat, I got so upset. past the midnight and you want steak, damn it. Oh, I shouldn't have talked about it. I'm sorry, Beeprit. How do you like your steak, Beefrit, if you don't mind me asking? Like, I'm already on this topic, and I'm already curious. Blaze already gave, her input. So, this also applies to, like, burgers, right? I feel like I've just been trying to eat like, any kind of meat as rare as I could have them without, like, getting weird about it. I haven't had, like, the most rare, like, basically raw. Anything that isn't fully cooked. Okay, so normal. Yeah. Cause sorry, I'm just like, they would look at the food and they would, you know, like, they haven't passed. Grandma's still around. Maybe she's onto something with her health thing, but you know, she would cut open food and, you know, make sure that everything was cooked down to the very last fleshy niblet. And if it wasn't, you know, I would like this to be heated up again. Anything that isn't fully cooked, you order medium rare in case they screw up. Medium rare. Oh, okay, so like if they go beyond that. Okay, that's smart. I do wonder how easy it is to do that. Like, how do you check? Oh. Meat's good. Meat's really good. That's kind of the moral of this lesson here. If you're a vegetarian, then I guess meat is less good, but considering my audience, I'm going to assume not a lot of vegetarians. Just a hunch. Just a little hunch. I've not heard of vegetarians from Australia. It's a weird thing to say, but I don't think I've ever heard of anyone being... I mean, obviously there are, but I feel like there are just... Are you vegan? You're not vegan. You can't fool me, Vivrit. Just here telling me about how... About the Filipino mage powers are gonna take over the world. You're not vegan. You know how hard that would be? Like, I'm sure there are... I'm sure there are, but that's such a hard thing to do. I'm trying to think if I've ever heard of like a PH dish that is not based around some sort of meat. Nope. I'm sure there is. I can't think of anything right now, though. You have impossible meat in the fridge. That makes me vegan by default. You know... Sure. That's fine. I've never tried impossible meat, though. Like, I'm sure it's good. I'm not shaming anyone who does not have a desire to eat meat or milk, for that matter. You know, a lot of lactose intolerant people as well. I enjoy soy milk, actually. I don't mind it. It's okay. I drank it for a little bit because I think my dad had a carton of it when he was going through his health phase. And, it's alright. It's okay. I'm perfectly a-okay with some soy milk every now and then. Gets to, you know, whatever gets the cereal soggy. Or slightly soggy. In my case, I don't really like soggy cereal. I try to eat it as fast as possible so it doesn't get soggy. I don't even know why I put the milk in. I mean, maybe just to have it go down easier. Me either. You bought Impossible Meat and haven't touched it for a month. Is it so good then? Does Impossible Meat age as bad as real meat? Yeah, well, that was my take on meat. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk on rareness. All spawned off of talking about gacha. I can't believe it. Okay. Scroll down Twitter for a good second. Let's see. What's there to talk about? Okay, here's something that's been on my mind, because I've been doing... People think RRs can get you banned on Twitch now? What? Really? What? Banned? Ara banned. You asshole. Hold on, let me look at this first. Let me confirm the story before you make me... You sign my death warrant. Hold on. Okay, sexually explicit content and sexual services. Obviously, okay, yeah, obviously that's banned. Users are prohibited from broadcasting, uploading, soliciting, offering, and linking to pornographic or sexually explicit content, and from offering or soliciting any sexual content in exchange for money, services, or items of value. This includes, but is not limited to, explicit, simulated, or implied... Okay, maybe I should not read this out loud. Audio that implies sex... stuff and other stuff, such as moaning or grunting. Okay, I guess that's the part that kind of relates to this. Okay. Okay. Huh. Weird. Like, you just saw RR was trending and was wondering why. Like, I understand where this is coming, like, where that, like, potential scenario could happen, though. I don't think it's justified at all. but I could see an argument someone could make where like someone gets banned for saying it. That's such a weird thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't. That's. I don't know how to feel about that. Like the fact that this is even like an option, like a potential consequence of just saying a phrase that is kind of like a VTuber thing is just so weird. So I don't really know. Okay. So as someone who watches a lot of localizations and dubs, I've always assumed RRO was just, you know, whenever you would translate, it would be like, what is it? It's like an, oh no, I don't remember anymore. What does RRO even mean? It's just, it's not even a word anymore. It's not even words. It's not even language. It's not even speech. What is it? It's just like a noise that like ladies who people want to step on them say. Wait, I just said it. Shit. Well. Yeah. I'm sure it's not gonna lead to anything, but it is like one of those, it is one of those stretches that needs to be brought up, otherwise, you know, it might actually occur. Like, otherwise we all get blindsided when someone actually gets taken away because of something as simple as the thing. The R-A-R-A. Yeah, it is just a Japanese phrase. Yo, Yamiziru, hey! You got me something? What's up? Hey! How you doing? I saw you were streaming earlier. Yeah, I was always under the assumption that RRO was like something that you would like. It's one of those Japanese phrases that I feel like is always like localized as a. What is it localized as? Is it just like oh my or my? I think it's my. My. What a something you are. Like, I don't really know why that caught on with VTubers at all, but, you know, whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ! Ah! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Hi guys! How are you doing? I'm starring Caster. How was... this is just kind of like a save point. It's more of a free talk than anything else, but you know, I like to call it a save point because that's memorable and rolls off the tongue pretty easily. I guess free talk also does, but how was your stream? How was the previous stream? I don't tend to get raided pretty often, so like I popped in for a bit. I think I was still waking up, but I wanted to check what you're doing, and I saw that you're drawing, so I was just like, oh, okay, you're doing well for yourself. The stream was good. Had to rate the. I don't know if cool. I don't know if cool is the right word. I was eating noodles on this stream earlier. Like, loudly slurping. Sam, cool. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's some Sea of Thieves. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. You did some Sea of Thieves art, then Dead by Daylight. Okay. It sounds like a very eventful stream, though. Yeah, I think I caught you in the middle of art. Like I was like, I don't know, like I was just still in the middle of waking up. I got the notification and I was just like, oh, I see. Okay. Good job on your stream, and thank you so much for the raid. This is a lot. We were talking about meat. We were talking about meat, aras, and I guess I was yeah, like meat rarities, like medium, well done. It's really weird to explain now. Long story short, I for let's say half of my life, I had only experienced well done meat. And then one of my friends was just like, hey, thank you for the subs, Yumi0. Yumi0, sorry, Yumi0. Sorry, my tongue is like so noodly. It's maybe too much information. Yeah, for half of my life, I've only ever experienced well done meat, and my friends were just like, "What is wrong with you?" and handed me a plate of raw ass meat. Okay, no, it was like at the very least medium, at the very most medium, let's say. And it changed my life forever. Turns out I like it. I like it pink. That's what people say about meat, right? Fresh? Medium is premium. Yes, there you go. Medium is premium. Oh, I've definitely heard that phrase recently, but I have not heard it in terms of meat. Let me just... Let's not talk about Nijisanji today. I do that too much anyway. Oh, I have not talked about Finana much, but, you know... If you know, you know. Anyway. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We're just kind of chilling. We don't really do much in these streams other than just kind of talk. Kind of, you know, what has everyone been up to, I guess? A lot of people I know that I've kind of interacted with on the daily, well, maybe daily's a bit much, but recent times have been working on projects and making sure their next streams are gonna be like tip-top shape. Niji-Sanji talked my sick. What is there to talk about? Like, don't I talk about Nishi-Sanji enough already? Like, I don't know. Dude, you're in love with the screen. Oh, the train. Yeah, this is the train I take to work, to the club where I work because I'm a bouncer. Sorry, I should probably put that out front a bit more. We'll see if I can do that. It's a pretty slow train though. I won't lie. Wanting to let's say, kind of get more of my stuff out there, out in the open. I'm going for a whole vibe, and hopefully you guys see that vibe very soon. We'll see. Basically, I'm not gonna say specifics, but basically I kind of want to make everything about me, like my overlays, I guess. My branding, I want it to be a bit more unified. Like, and, you know, I'm gonna be a bit hush-hush on the details, but I want everything to kind of be a bit more, like, if you see any element of other, like, either me or my streams or my stuff on Twitter, it'll be very obvious that it's me. So, look forward to that, I guess. Let's see. Gonna lurk for a bit yet to eat, but you've not eaten all day. Yep, by all means. Please eat. I was eating on stream earlier. Well, that's something you talked about. It was Aubrey's birthday yesterday. From Amori. That's... I mean, I feel like the most I can say about that, though, is that I remember when it was our birthday the first time. So the idea that an entire year has passed since I played this game is, like, really screwing up my sense of time. Like, hello? I wanted to do something for some of their birthdays when I first played that game, but I just never got around to anything because I'm bad at scheduling. I wanted to do something for the anniversary of the game too, but schedules came around. Sorry, I'm just looking at something now and I'm just remembering something. What's a good late night snack? Oh, okay. I always make if it's not too much effort and if it's not like gonna bother anyone, I always make like a grilled cheese in the middle of the night. Quick, easy. Some tomato soup if you have any. Dip the... just do the classic. Dip some of that cheese sandwich, grilled cheese, into the tomato soup. You got a good warm snack for you that you can kind of just munch at while you're working away. If you want to prepare something. If you don't want to prepare something, well, to be honest, I actually, like, if I'm hungry and I just want something warm in my stomach, I just kind of make toast. Because it's just simple. And, like, I don't care about flavor. I might put some butter because it's toast, but if I just want to be full and get it over with, yeah, toast is filling. If you prefer rice, in terms of like rice or bread, rice is probably perfectly fine. I don't know if you put butter on your rice. Is that a common thing? I think I know some people who used to do that. I've always thought it was weird, but I don't actually eat a lot of rice, so I don't actually know if butter on rice is pretty normal or not. If I'm feeling really lazy, I get a bunch of Ritz crackers and just eat them. Maybe I put some cheese on it, put it in the microwave, because I don't know, anything to save away the hunger. What else do I eat at night? Butter on rice? I know some people who do that. I'm not sure if that's like a cultural thing. I do know some people who do that though. I don't know if it's weird or not, but it was not something I had heard of before. Ugh. Oh, let me redeem that. Mark is complete. Ba-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, bum, ba-da-ba-bum-bum, ba-ba-ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Right. So I've been thinking about continuing playing Disco Elysium, but maybe off stream? I don't know if that's something that anyone was looking forward to, but like, okay, here's the thing. I really liked the idea of like having people decide on my stats and stuff. But I also feel like I owe it to this game to at least finish. And I don't know if I have enough in me to finish it on stream. Because it's a thinking game, you know? Like, it's a thinking game, and it's also very... Let's see. Like, okay. It deals heavily in, like, themes. Like, you know... Just... If you kind of name a theme, you got one, I guess. And, I don't know. I don't know if it's, like, a good fit for what I do on this channel. Of very... Like, I don't know, it's like... It's very heady. And, like, not, like, fiction heady, like... I don't know. I feel like I've kind of established what I like in games and what I like to, like, play on stream for people dealing with games. I don't know. I don't know how interesting it is to watch me play games like Disco. Yo, Dawes, say good morning. Hey. Oh, right, it's early for you too. Welcome. If it's a hard game to stream, don't force yourself. Didn't expect the morning save point. You're like groggy. Yeah, I didn't really know if people were gonna come to this one. But I felt like talking and more so eating, and I was just like, why not do that on stream? Except apparently I could get banned for anything slightly suggestive, so yeah, just keep this on the down low. But yeah, I guess like Disco Elysium is a pretty fun game. It's probably really good. And, you know, I'm not gonna say it's not a good streaming game, because, you know, it is the game with an actual system implemented in it that allows an audience to interact with the streamer. But I don't know, I want to play through that game. If I want to play something that is silly, like appropriate, equally as silly, I'd probably just get a whatchamacallit, Stanley Parable. Wait, is there a system like that in Disco? Yeah, there's a Twitch integration. When I played it the first time, I think it was, Yeah, you can basically your chat decides on the stats that you'll get for like 5 minutes, and then you have like a cooldown period. So, you know, if you're lacking in stat points, your chat can just be like, "Hey, I gotcha," and give you some. Or they could take some away, who knows? Like maybe they want to see something go bad. Yeah. Like you know, I think when I did it, it was only really 2 or 3 people in my chat at the time, and they were very nice people, I think. One of them was my mod, so they were, you know, kind of in a situation where if I asked for something, they would tend to do it, and I would tend to make it out pretty. But you know, I kind of felt more like chat will help. We probably. No, it's fine. It felt more like cheating at that point, which I was not opposed to because some of those challenges are really hard. But you know, I want to experience the game as is, and I might restart because I don't know if the main character in Disco is very like, I don't really know what to make of them, like because like part of me wants to play, you know, as how I tend to play role-playing games, like, you know, a nice guy. I just want to be, I want to be supportive of all the other characters, but something about Disco just makes me want to play, like, actually role play it, right? Like as a no problem, shenanigans. Whether or not it's help is up for the debate. Is up for debate. Talk to the walls. Like, I don't know. I think I'll be playing that game off stream. Not that I don't think that you guys will be a fun part of that game, but I need to finish it. I need to like get through like the first. I bought that game intending to finish it, and I just never played it. I've had that game in my library for years, I think. I would like to experience what's so good about it. But, we'll see. Same, to be honest. You're not sure why you dropped it either. Like, I really enjoyed what I played of it. But I feel like it's like whenever I try to play Divinity, I always get really upset about my build. And honestly, you really like that does not matter in that game, in Disco, because I feel like they do a good job of like, you should just commit to the choices you've made and all the mistakes. But I don't know. Act 1 Restart Gang, I can't play that game at all. I get so nervous about like building my character. It's not fun. But welcome. We were talking about meat. We were talking about VTubers, and I don't really remember what else we were talking about. Anyway, you'll be lurking for a bit. Yeah, no problem. It's early morning. I know people have to get ready for work or just their daily routines, so nothing like, no pressure. Just shooting at the hip, shooting my mouth. Well, my mouth's dry. I should really get some water. You have a meeting in 20 minutes. I need to get some morning tasks sorted. Yeah, I appreciate you always, Asai. Whenever you stop by. Okay, I'll drink. Started to think of just build tank. You know, building a tank is probably a smart option in a lot of games, considering you just gotta build yourself bulky and then get hit and let the rest of your party do it. Let the rest of the party do all the work. But if all you want to do is make everyone a chicken. That is the strat in that game. A strat, I guess. Is the music playing for you guys, by the way? Let me check. Okay. Okay, everything's on. Cool, 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 cool. Nice. Sorry, I'm just really anxious about that now. I must stay awake. I've been sleeping way too much lately. Want to bash some heads with a big shield. I guess that's fair. But I like magic, favorite. Okay, let me rephrase that. I like magic, but magic that alters my own abilities. Like enhancements. Or like elemental. And well, that's still an enhancement, I guess. Still technically of the caster family, so my affinity to magic still exists somewhere down there. Big shield. Okay, like, I like shields. Nothing wrong with a shield. I enjoy shields. But I also enjoy doing some damage. Like, even Naofumi had to just hire a DPS just to make sure that he can survive. What if 2B? Then I'd be playing Final Fantasy 3. That was an actual strategy in that game. Make one of your tanks, equip 2 shields, make them aggro everything. Done. Done. You never have to worry about the other party members ever again. Uniqlo has an FF collab. Yeah, I saw that. If I want graphic tees. See, I'm always confused on whether or not I like the Uniqlo collabs. Because here, let me get some pictures because this is important. I will say the 14 t-shirt looks really good compared to like any of the ones 7 and up, I think, which are just kind of screenshots of the game. Well, I just happened collabs by itself. Because I like Gundam, right? They didn't have the 14 when oh, I guess that's the one most likely to sell out though. Oh, the 5 one, you're right. That was also a good one. Here, let me show you one of the Gundam ones because it's weird to me. What was this actually? Yeah, this was Uniqlo. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know anything about original ass Gundam, but Amuro is the main character of the show. He's a Gundam pilot, kind of by necessity, kind of by chance. he's the Shinji before Shinji, right? Like you gotta pilot the robot. And there's a part of the show where he just kind of suffers from with like really bad anxiety and like collapses into not really a coma, but like a state of unwillingness, of trauma. He's traumatized, right? So you know what Uniqlo goes and does? I can get the image. Down, not web. God damn it. PNG. Oh, the chair thing? I think we are talking about the same thing. Hold on. Downloads. They make a shirt of the frame where he's like terrified. Like where he's like in a coma. Web PG? Web P? All your homies hate Web P? Web P? Like why is this happening now? Why can't I just save my pictures? Why can't I save my PNGs? Anyway, yeah, this is the shirt they put out. And on one hand, why would you make a shirt out of one of the like low points for this character? But on the other hand, I kind of really want it. Cause it's at least better. I don't know if I'd wear it. It'd be a hard thing to explain. Oh, what is that shirt? Who is Amuro? Well, you see, in the original Gundam series, Amuro, he's like a 13-year-old kid. 14, 13. He pilots the original Gundam. He protects White Base, which is a base, a mobile fortress sort of situation. Hello, Octo. Aori. Hello. Sorry, you're in the middle of me explaining Gundam. We don't need to explain Gundam. That was a bit that was going on way too long. Like, I don't know. I think I really was into what other collabs did Uniqlo have recently? But how are you doing? Pokemon? Oh right, they did have Pokemon collabs. Let me see that real fast. Not a fan of the recent one. Yeah. It can be hit or miss with them, right? Like, I feel like a lot of, I don't know what I'd wear. Like, part of me does like it when things are subtle, like subtly into, like I'm into the subtle, like this doesn't necessarily have to be a fan made thing or like an obvious fan thing, but here it is. I think that's why I've been getting more into not buying, but appreciating whenever the, what is it, Super Groupies does a thing? Not that I could ever really afford any of that stuff, but it's fun to look at. Yeah, subtle prints all the way. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I also just would not mind, okay, either it is subtle or it is like all over the shirt, but there's no like real indication like it does not just say Pokemon, right? It is just like an entire print, shirt sized. Didn't Super Groupies do like a... Oh, there it is. Yeah, what was the thing I was looking at before? Super Groupies does a lot of watches that I'm not super into because I don't wear watches. I'm always curious on how people feel about watches. Because I feel like as a person... Like, growing up, I haven't had a weird fear of watches, actually. Fears may be going a bit too far, but... I don't really know. Necessary? But we have phones now, Dasai. I had one of those toy watches for kids when I was super young. It's like going without glasses. Maybe I just like feeling how my, like, free my wrists are, and or, like, feel like not having that freedom is weird. But when I was a kid, I feel so insecure without a watch on. I guess some of the modern watches have a lot of, like, conveniences. I don't know, like, I had a toy watch when I was a young lad, and it went off in the middle of class, and I had no idea how to turn it off. And I think I got in trouble for that, because it was like a very jaunty tune, as opposed to just like a beep, beep, beep. So everyone knew it was me. They were all eyes were on me. I think I got some mad anxiety from that when I was younger. That's why I hate things like that. Like, I hate things that make noise. I never had a Tamagotchi, because I was always afraid of that happening. Like, it would make a noise in the middle of the night. Okay. I did have a Pikachu, like, toy, like a doll. The ones that would make noises. And this is why I hate those toys. I had that for years. I loved it when I was a kid. Years later, it turned on in the middle of the night somehow. I think there might have been an earthquake, and it went off, and it was the garbled, like, you know, this toy is so old noises, and it scared the hell out of me. I'm doing okay, Octo. How are you? This is a save point. They're basically like free talks, where we talk about whatever. The Stealing a Friend's Virtual Potatoes. That could be so many games, actually. Have I ever had a Furby? I don't think I had one that was like... I think I've only had like the McDonald's ones that like don't actually make noises. Oh man, remember Furbies? I think I had an iDog, which is like, you think yours was haunted? Did it also make noises? Was it like, did it like turn on in the middle of the night? Isn't there like a weird yeah. That's why I hate those toys so much. My sister, younger than me, started getting really into those type of toys. Not now, not recently. This is a few years back. But she got super into those toys, and I hated it. I hated it. I hated it so much. Like, because she would turn all of them on at the same time, and it would just be garbled up noise. And Like, I'm actually really interested in like voice actors for those toys. I think that's a very interesting career path. But the toys themselves terrify me so badly. Like, if something makes noises, I am immediately like, if something has the ability to make noise and there's not an immediate on or off switch, I get really anxious. Like, if it goes off, I get anxious. You've never had what most folks would consider Furby horror stories. That's a blessing, Octo. Please. Make sure to keep it that way. Not that I think you can really... Do they still sell Furbies? I don't really know what the big trend is right now. I feel like electronics have scared a lot of toy makers into just kind of following the trends. It's a good question. Oh, sorry. I wanted to, I wanted to get that off my chest. Ah, electronic toys are terrifying. Things that can talk, terrifying. I also had one of those toy dinosaurs that would walk and move around. And let me tell you, like, having a Pikachu with a garbled voice box, like, talk to you in the middle of the night, that's okay. The most you have for now for toy stuff are Splatoon plushies and those Funko figures. Ah, the Splatoon plushies. That brings me to another point, another story I want to tell. I went to a round one once, right? Couple of friends, and I've always heard friendly things about round one and the staff. My friends, like, my friends would basically tell me as much, right? So we went to the round one. I see a Splatoon plushie, like those little cushions of the squid form, right? And I want it so bad because I love Splatoon, and I love, like, the squid form of the Inklings. So I was just like, oh, let's try to get it. I get it in 3 shots. But the thing is, it's too big to get through the little prize hole that those crane machines have. So, you know, I'm kind of awkward. I don't really know how to, you know, bring attention to this. Like, so, you know, I just wait. I just kind of wait at the machine. Kind of try to lock eyes with any staff who manage to pass me by. And eventually I do get a guy. Some dude comes over and is just like, you know, like, I don't know, look like, you know, dressed up as staff. Like, obviously he's approaching me because he knows that there's a problem. He takes one look at the machine. I still remember what he said. Oh, that sucks. And then he walks away. Like, he just walks away from me. Yeah, he just walks away from me as I'm like left looking at this thing like, hello? Like, even if you're not gonna help me specifically, you still need to clear this out for, I don't know, the next person who comes by. Because it is, you know, it's a big plush. Those were big Splatoon plushies, like cushions, pillows, whatever you want to call them. And it wasn't like in a way that, like, I could have inched it further to go down the hole. It was literally stuck. And the dude just like walked away from me. What a Giga Chad. No, that guy deserves to burn in hell. Okay, maybe that's a bit much, but he deserves something bad to happen. The Splatoon plushies you have are Callie, Marina, and Inkling Girl. Callie. Sorry, I keep having to remember which one's Callie. It's been a while. Those are some good ones. I think I have amiibo of Inkling Girl. Actually, I might have one of Inkling Boy too. I don't know. She's the one that usually wears pink. Yeah, yes, you're right. You're right. I feel like those that gets across who you voted for in like each one of the the last Splatfest, huh? I really love how you also have a Tails plushie that you bought earlier this month. Tails is the Sonic character you get a plush of. Tails was probably my favorite when I was growing up as a kid. Well, I also really still liked Sonic when I was younger. Right? You know? In terms of Chow, I've also really liked, mostly because he's a rad, kind-hearted... Mostly because he's a rad, kind-hearted underdog. Okay, you got me there. I can't diss underdogs. Underdogs are probably one of my favorite character types. You always want to root for them. Sure. I would not be the best at anything in particular, but you know, there's heart there. And we appreciate heart in this household, in this train. But yeah, I just wanted to vent about round one guy not giving me my platoon. Huh. You want an underdog story? That was one. Was one that ended in tragedy. It's fine. I have a slime plush from Dragon Quest that I don't remember where I got it, but it has since replaced my need for a Splatoon plush, and you know, I am completely fine with that. Even though I probably, you know, I've played the entire Splatoon franchise, I've not played every Dragon Quest game yet. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. Ugh. But yeah, in that situation, if you were in that situation, you'd be like, "Ayo, why I put money in this thing? It's only right that I earn this prize, nerd." Like, I guess I didn't want to like start up anything. Like, if something like that happens, I probably should actually push for it. Like, hey, please, come on! I basically got it. Look at it; it's right there. But you know, it was my first time at round one, and I didn't want to like start a fuss over like a toy squid. Yeah, maybe I'll get one eventually. We'll see. What else happened? You remember having a giant Pikachu plushie as a kid that you unfortunately lost on a bus in Hawaii. Oh. Like, how giant are we talking about? Because the fact that you lost it, like, if it was giant, that's impressive. Or was it like you tied it like in the back of the bus and everyone forgot? I'd be upset too. I feel like I've lost a lot of toys like that. From moving house or just leaving them on buses. Fairly large from what you remember. Okay, that is very impressive. That's another thing that, like, okay. So, I used to be really afraid of planes. Getting in an airplane would terrify me. Nowadays, I kind of like it. It's fun. But that's always a lingering fear in the back of my mind that I have left something on the plane and I will never get it back. And that is probably a worse... That is probably way more terrifying to me than any fear I had about planes prior to me conquering that fear. Like, it's a more terrifying and more realistic fear to have, and I love getting, like, I'm fine with getting on planes now. Getting off planes, not fun. Not a fun time. If you overthink things, anything can be anxious. Anything can be very terrifying, very nerve-wracking. There we go. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't do that anymore. I was stretching. I gotta probably reiterate. I was stretching. Just think good thoughts. Don't think about round one man or airplanes. Oh, they showed off more gameplay of Live Alive. Oh, that makes me so happy. I want to get it. Flights are terrifying. No choice of survival if it crashes. It's not gonna crash. That's not the terrifying part about it. I feel like we live in modern times where, like, the chances of that happening are so slim. Like, and you know, here's something that someone told me once. If something happens on a plane, it's probably gonna happen, right? Like, just relax. It's fine. See, okay, but I will say this. When I was afraid of planes, the flight attendants and everyone at the airport would always say, there's more of a chance of you getting in an accident on a car than on a plane. And, that kind of calmed me a bit. But then it just made me afraid of cars. So yeah. When you are instructing a small child on how to get over their fears, maybe use a bit more tact. Buy a parachute for a car? They already come with those. Well, like, okay, it's like a cloth thing that inflates with air. An airbag. I guess that's what a parachute is. Let's go for a bit longer. I think I'll call it. Did you guys see that Kiryu Kazuma got added to Rainbow Six Siege as a costume? Because that's what I saw when I logged into Twitter. Yeah. Have you seen the new MiHoYo game? I have not. Oh! Thank you for the follow, Vane Crew. Yeah, let me link the trailer. Share. Paste. Aloha, aloha. I'm Sorencaster. Welcome to the stream. These are save points, which are basically free talks, but I like the term save points. They're save points now. This is not the trailer. Kiryu's not in here. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong one. Always gotta use them save points. You get it. You get it. Well, yeah, welcome to the stream. Especially for a boss battle. Indeed. And what bigger of a boss battle than, well, the start of the work week. There you go, that's the right trailer. You've been here for a while? You came with Yumi? Ah, I see. Well, I appreciate you for showing up. Ah, that was a way to wake up for the safe way, let's say. Nearly an entire classroom of people just showing up at my doorstep. Ah, my train stop, I guess. Oh, there's it ends with a teaser of Majima. Because of course. Of course it does. Can I watch vids on stream? Yeah, I can. Oh, do you need to look at it? Sure. I mean, you know, can I? I don't know, maybe. Maybe not. Will I? Probably. Here, let's get a browser source going here. Control audio via OBS. Sorry, that was probably really loud. Let me refresh this. Let me start it from the very beginning. Also put on noise isolating headphones. There we go. There you go. There's Kiryu. his cop lady friend from Yakuza 2. I don't remember her name. It's been a while. Let me tell you, type it in. Ah, wait. No.
What did I?
Get Max off my screen.
Jer? Jer, are you over there?
That's a frame to end it on. Okay, there we go. Back to normal. Ba 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 ba. You know what would be cool if those vids appear like those ads? That is a genius idea, Vfrit, actually. Hold on. I would love for that to be the thing, actually. Ugh. I should think of more interesting things like that. More ideas. Jollibee ads win? No! Why would he appear on my stream? I owe that beat nothing. What have you done? You've activated it. You've activated something within Vfrit. You've said the code word. Getting back up. How do you guys stay awake? Because I want to stay awake today. I've been taking naps in the middle of the day, and that's not healthy or good for my work schedule. So, you guys take cold showers, cold baths, or exercise, or coffee. I can't drink coffee. I actually can't drink coffee. It makes my heart like beat at the speed of sound, and let's just say the last time I drank coffee regularly, I thought I was gonna die. Like, I did not sleep for like a few days. And when I did sleep, it didn't feel like sleeping. It felt like I closed my eyes for maybe a few minutes, and then all of a sudden the new day sets in. Dude, same. I just want to fix my sleep schedule in a way that's not detrimental to my health or my work ethic. I've gotten some good headway with this. Like, these new changes of mine that I will reveal at a later date. Like, I'm really excited to show them off, but I don't want to, like, ruin my motivation. But yeah, just know that there are big changes in the works. You calculate how much time you waste. That's enough to keep you awake. That's the amount of real in that sentence is like staggering, but I get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't like it. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Huh. Okay. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have started off with tonkatsu ramen. Now, like, cause now I feel full, but now is tonkatsu supposed to be like a light or a heavy ramen? I don't remember. I feel heavy. Or maybe it's just the train. I would assume it's a heavy ramen. Well, that was a bad choice of breakfast then. Whoops. You know it's bad when a yawn feels really good. Because then that means you actually need the sleep that it's asking of you. Or I could just take a cold bath, like of ice water. Maybe that'll wake me up. Maybe that'll keep me awake for the rest of the day. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I used to do these things where I would plug someone at the end of a stream, right? Like either, you know, a streamer that I've been watching or a video I found interesting. So maybe I should do that again. Maybe I should do that again. And, you know, since there's a decent amount of people around here, maybe I can link something that I found interesting within the last week. So let's see. So here's a video from the YouTube channel People Make Games. They are a very fun and informative YouTube channel that kind of gets to the human elements of game design and like the people who make, well, the people who make games. And in recent years they've been like hitting more heavier, well, recent years, I guess more recently they've been hitting more heavier topics. I mean, one of their first videos was about cults. So here let me just show you guys. I'll just link it. Okay, so one of my favorite videos of theirs is the video about Blaseball, which is impossible for me to describe, so I will link you guys the video. It is basically a baseball simulator, but things get really weird, and I don't know if it's still going, but I think some people would like it. But the video that I recently watched is about, well, it's called Making Sense of the VR Chat of the Metaverse People Actually Like. And it's a really, as someone who's dipped my toes into VR Chat a few times over the last, years, it's a fun community, and I've met a lot of friends through it. And with all of this metaverse nonsense that people are shilling lately, I've always been very confused as to what it's actually referring to, considering VR Chat has been around. So if you guys like something a bit longer, something a bit more complicated, something a bit more current, I would give that a watch. You've heard about this? Like, Blaseball was super popular Oh, maybe not super popular, but it was like, I remember it being big back then. VR chat, no gameplay, no game. It's a social simulator. What are you talking about, favorite? It's basically this generation's Second Life, which, you know, maybe isn't a glowing recommendation on its own, but it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. I've met some good friends that I'm still friends with through it. Okay, real quick story before we dip. In the middle of the VR chat lobby, when they still had like those public worlds that they would dump you into before, you know, the whole. I think VR chat kind of puts you in a private world now, but before they used to just put you in a public world to start with. And I remember, I've been playing VR chat for a bit, so I was just like, just walking around trying to talk to people, not really succeeding. But all of a sudden, I hear like Japanese being spoken. And you know, I'm just like, this isn't. Well, I guess there's not really English servers. Well, at least at the time. Like, it's just kind of whoever you get paired up with. But you know, I see these two people speaking Japanese and walk up to them because, you know, what is going on? They're just kind of walking around. You know, they say hi to me, and you know, I try my best to say hello back. And they open up a portal, and apparently they've like basically collected a crowd of fellow Japanese speakers, or just natives, and like in the middle of ushering them, like their posse through the portal, I get brought along with them, and then I get exposed to the entire Japanese side of like VR chat, of, you know, there's a lot of private worlds on Japanese VR chat, and let's just say it's like like even back then, it was very obvious they were tired of like foreigners like going up to them and just saying weird stuff. I'm sure if you've been on VR chat or watched any videos, anyone, like, you guys can kind of assume what weird stuff was said. But yeah, a lot of Japanese, the Japanese VR chat community is in private worlds that are kind of like, they're more word of mouth. Like, if a friend of a friend invites you, then you get in, so on and so forth. To the point where, like, in recent times, one of the main Japanese hubs for VR chat requires you to take like a a kanji test, I think. I don't remember if it goes up to kanji. I think at the very least it goes up to like, yeah. It's like, it makes you take a test before you get in just to make sure you understand Japanese. Because, you know, before that test was a thing, there would be a lot of people who would go into that world expecting just to talk to like Japanese people. You used to go to JP Worlds all the time just to practice, and now you're afraid. There's a really good world for that right now, actually. It's I don't remember the name off the, you know, the back of my hand, but it's a really good world where it kind of, you can't read kanji to save your life. You know, as someone who's successfully memorized and then forgotten all of my like basic hiragana and katakana, like over the span of multiple years, just learning it and forgetting it, I can't even imagine attempting. I can't even imagine attempting kanji. But yeah, I don't know. VR chat has been really fun to like interact with people from different cultures. And, you know, now that all the knuckles are gone, I feel safe again. Diving back in. I've also run into a weird number of like VTubers who are like super popular now. Okay, maybe not super popular. I'm really referring to one. I've met multiple VTubers on VR chat, but there's like one that stands out of my mind because I remember watching a lot of them before they got super big and just randomly running into them on VR chat like while they were still like relatively small. I don't know if I could probably bring up the name. It's not like they weren't corporate, and I doubt they'd see this. It was Kaheru. Do they not have a last name anymore? They don't. Oh. Yeah. Because they were known as Kaheru Orange, right? And then I guess they got rid of that at some point. Yeah, I went into Japan Shrine because, you know, and like I was just walking around and there they were. And I was just like, what? Hello? Because at the time they did not have, they were not as big. They did not represent an entire country back then. They were just like, how many? Oh my god, they have so many subscribers now. Holy crap. Yeah, they were pretty small back then. And I just ended up running into them. I think they were hanging out with a lot of their friends. So it was like, I was like in a weird situation of, I kind of want to talk to you because I've actually been watching you since pretty early, like not super frequently, but I remember like your first model and everything. A fellow memester. I don't know, like it's always weird when I'm in that situation, right? Because you want to talk to them, but also it's like I don't know. Yo, Myers, how are you? Yo, hey, we were talking about VR chat. I'm Soren Caster. I'm on a train right now, but I'm a bouncer, I swear. But yeah, I talked with her once. Kaheru. It was really embarrassing in hindsight, actually. I did not. Sorry, I'm just on her. Work late last night. Ah, I see. Is her fan base actually called the Yakult? That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Like, holy shit. Sorry. But yeah, thanks for showing up. It's kind of talking. I don't know if I'm gonna keep streaming for long though. Might wrap up soon. Mostly because I want to take a shower. Like, and I think my train is stopping soon. That's the reason. The train's gonna reach the station soon, and I'm gonna take a shower at the club. There's no saving that one. Let's just leave it. You've enjoyed your stay, haven't been here long. I'm glad. I'm always happy when people are like content with the stream. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Let's see. You can save it. It's a save point. God damn it, V-Frit. Also, you agree this place is vibing decent. That's good. That's good. If you guys are happy with the atmosphere of this place, then I'm satisfied. It's mission complete on my end. I can't say I put a lot of effort into my streams as of yet. Like but we'll get there. I'm working a lot more on this kind of stuff lately, and hopefully that'll show soon. Ah. It's a grind. It sure is. I don't know. It's been fun though. Like, it makes me more and more confident in wanting to pursue this kind of stuff as maybe not a full-time thing. I don't know. We'll see. I want to get better at this because it's at least something I know that I'm decent at so far. And I want to grind it out to the point I'm good. Hardest part of streaming to people is press the go live button. You're right. A lot of people still haven't made the first hurdle. I gotta be proud in the fact that I've at least gotten through something, you know? We'll see. That makes me feel really good. Thank you, Myers. No problem. I feel really happy knowing that I have found a lot of people that I can consider close acquaintances that are also working really hard. Talked about this way earlier in the stream, kind of like at the very beginning, but yo, Dasai, hello. You could eat something while pressing the button. It helps ease the tension for you personally. I have that mapped to my stream deck now. It's weird because it feels so official. Like I'm actually going live like right now. How goes? Hanging. Just probably gonna wrap up soon actually. I feel like I should raid someone though. I don't know. Like I want to raid more people, but at the same time I'm just like, I don't. Do you guys want to continue listening to someone, or would you prefer to just end? It's so different from YouTube. My origin. Like, do people appreciate? Some people don't appreciate raids. I know this. Some people do. I also know this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where this train is going either, Dasa. I don't really have a lot of people I'm following that are like streaming right now. Raids are terrifying, yeah. Getting raided or raiding someone. Either or. I haven't done much of either. But, you know, if you guys want to keep the train going, who's live? Any suggestions? I mean, I can try to find someone. Let's look. But also, like, what are you guys wanting to watch? Like, I know what I would like to watch, but I don't know. Like, I feel like dumping you guys into, like, a Yu-Gi-Oh stream maybe it's not how you would want to spend your mornings. Maybe, I can't I can't say for sure. Your default these days is hanging out with smaller Arknight streamers. That's just personality. I get that, Dazai. Let's see. Like, everyone wants to watch someone do something that they're more familiar with. Yu-Gi-Oh! Cool. Like, I think the other thing is I also don't want to drop you guys into, like, someone who's just gonna be spouting out, like... I've heard horror stories of people, like, getting dropped into people who are just, like, in the middle of raging at games. Like, in a not cool way. Hot dropping. Let's see. I wanna look more into, like, people who are like more let's see. Someone playing Monster Hunter. You're not doing anything right now. Maybe this is more incentive to, like, follow more people than I currently do. What is this V Rising game, by the way? Do you guys know what this is? It's like Rust in a way. Oh, okay. Is it the Vampire Battle Royale? I mean, that's interesting. Yeah, V-Rise. God damn it, favorite. You build a base, then you get out to PvP and loot. That could be interesting to play. You can do a solo run too. I see. It's not. You've been misinformed. Oh, different. Wait, now what game are you talking about? I'm curious about that. Vampire the Masquerade. Oh, that's the game. Like the battle. Okay, I do have that downloaded actually. Maybe we should play it at some point. Like the vampire blood. Yeah, Blood Hunt. The Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale. I've been wanting to play that at some point. So yeah, maybe. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down the list. There's a lot of VTubers right now. A lot of other people who are awake at like really early. I should try it. I might just do that. A couple of friends picked it up. That makes me happy. Sorry, like the people that I'm following, the people that I'm following that are streaming are people I actually haven't like talked to, and I don't want to like just dump people into their streams. So you are curious about V Rising. I feel like this game just came out of nowhere. Here, let's just go to the front. Okay, Sorry, now I'm getting anxious because now I don't know who to raid. Ah! Why do they give us this power? Why am I allowed to just like dump people into another stream like this? You'd have to rate if I really don't know. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Save it for next time when I'm more comfortable. Yeah. Yeah. I'll follow more people. I really like watching people who are like starting out. So I'll save something for next time. Unless one of you guys has a suggestion for who to stream. And then you can take away this responsibility from my hands. Like, I feel like a lot of the new people I used to follow are no longer new and just get like hundreds of people. Your follow list is too quiet. I see. You follow way too many. I mean, V-Fruit, you could stream right now if you wanted to, and I could just keep this going. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You think the people you tend to watch stream later in the day? It is like really early for no reason. I just decided to stream. This lady is like studying French. Would you guys be interested in that? The only reason you realized I was on was because of my Twitter posts. And that means it's working. So thank you for justifying that. Wait, dude, you gotta prep for the next stream. Fair. Fair enough. I'm gonna give this one more look. I'm gonna give the VTuber tag one more look. You haven't had to use the language since elementary school. Oh my god. I studied French in high school, actually. I took it for 3 years. Do I know any French anymore? No. Do I wish I did? Yeah, probably. Learn languages while you guys are young, guys. Being monolingual, like, you know, it's the bare minimum. So it's okay, but it's also just like, please. Hold on. Maybe I can find something. Hold on. You dropped knowing French after elementary school? I get it though. I would like to like use more languages, but where there are no reach. As long as you're alive, you can learn. That's a good message, Vfrit. You're right. I'm gonna one more look through the VTuber tag. I see someone playing a game I like. Mostly due to nobody in your Canadian city actually using the language. Oh, really? There are like pockets of people like French Canadian populations, right? I have a few uncles in Canada, and they speak a lot of French, but I'm not actually sure which part of like the country they're from. Scrolling to find something. Someone playing Vampire the Masquerade. That's topical. We just talked about that. That is a topic. Mostly Eastern Canada. Western Canada, not so much from what you've heard. Ah, that checks out. Yeah, they were from the east side of Canada. My uncle, that is, I mean. Yeah, I wish I was born in circumstances that, like, let me learn as many languages as possible, but... I didn't really have an excuse. I've already talked about how I was basically bullied out of learning Japanese. And, let me tell you, if I knew Japanese, a lot more doors would probably have been opened by this point. Don't let anyone shame you out of learning things, friends. They're just closing doors for you. For real, though. For real. I know I can blame them all I want, but in the end, part of that's on me. Probably. Well, this person looks nice. Sorry, now I'm just admiring designs. I should probably just pull the trigger. It's hard when you're living through it. Yeah, that's fair. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just now realizing a lot of the people who are live right now are not English speaking. Because of course they aren't. It's like like 10, 11, 12 in the morning. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oopie boopie. Thank you so much. I'm Soren Caster, and we are currently on a train to someone else's stream. I swear. I swear. Oh, thank you for the follow, Octo. I swear I'll send you somewhere good. I'm just nervous. You like the follow motif? Notif? Yeah, I wanted to make it big for the talking stream since there's not really much space or on any other streams. Any other of my stream overlays, I mean. I do want to make something custom at some point. But, you know, that's on me. That's also on me. A fourth of this stream is just gonna be me scrolling down this list of VTubers trying to find out who to raid. Oh boy. Again, I'm open to suggestions. Mostly to free me from this conundrum. Though I could also just end it, I guess. Okay. If you're new to the stream, you should also know that I am very indecisive. That will be very apparent when we get into a game where I have to customize anything. Usually giant robots, because as you will also know soon enough, I have a bad time deciding whether or not I like candy coats or matte coats. Oh, this person's playing Monster Hunter. Oh my god. We found our salvation. Let's see. I can't decide between black magic or white magic. Don't call me out like this. All right. Leave me alone. Leave me and my sword alone. I am my own magical catalyst. You know that that's the lore. All right. Okay. One more look, and I'm done. It's not my fault that Red Mage looks cool. Okay. person. What do they mean? What if they? What do they mean? If they made something I like, then we're rating. All right, it's Sword and Shield. Let's go. How do I? Oil. Wait. Why is everything freezing now? Okay. Okay, I got it. We're doing this. We're gonna do it. I'm pulling the button. Wait, where's my thing? Oh no! This train be crashing. Let's go. I'm trying. Okay. I'm doing it. Where's Spider-Man when you need him to stop the train? Button pulled, we going in. I'm doing it. I just need to... sorry, the dock on my OBS that I usually use is gone. I'm going browser. Is there a better way of doing this? Oh wait, no, that's opening up my own stream. Stop. I don't want to hear my voice. Raid channel. Yeah, the dock acts wonky sometimes. Yeah. Oh, where did the stream go? Did they just end right now? Dude, come on. Hello? You can't be serious. Shit mailed. Get him this next time. No. We're getting them this time. Hold on. Time to fade to black. No, I've already faded to black so many times. I've been wanting to ask this. I don't know if anyone here is aware. Is it okay to like raid? Is it okay to raid like Japanese streamers? It's like I feel like I saw something on like a post before where it's like, I don't know, more of a courtesy thing to not, but I'm not sure. Why does this? I feel like I've asked this before last time because apparently I stream only whenever like people from other places are streaming. try to dead air after. Okay. We might have to just call it here. I can't find anyone to raid. Alright. Awkwardness, not dead air, you're bad. Oh, okay. Well, you know, it was... I don't know. Oh, I just feel bad sometimes. Hold on. Hold on. English speaking. What weapon do you use? Is this a charge blade or is it or switch axe? I can't tell. Please. Can't see anymore. Flag axe. Gonna go insane. I can't do this. Did anyone play Kid Icarus Uprising? No. Alright. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. We'll probably just end it. Yeah. Oh, heading to bed. Enjoy the raid. Well, I'm glad I managed to disappoint you one more time before we ended the stream. Be for it. But we might have to just stop. Because I don't know if I can find anyone. Sorry, guys. I know I'll get better at this at some point. I mean, I know it's disappointing, but I'll get better at this at some point. Not. I did not want to imply that I knew what I was doing. I don't. That's like one entire hour of me just being indecisive. That's clippable, right? Right? Okay. Yeah, it's probably fade to black time, but thank you guys for coming to my stream. I'm sorry I couldn't keep the raid train going. Wait. No, yeah, we're fading to black. Sorry, but maybe next time. Thank you guys for coming. I don't know what we're gonna be doing next time. Probably playing some random game that I rely on to fill in the void that is my schedule. But I thank you all for coming. Regardless, and I hope that this won't be the last that I see of you, or and hopefully it's the first. Okay, Beefbrit. Okay, fine. I'll say it. If I get banned, it's your ass. Oh no! I messed it up. Hold on. One more time. Ara, ara. There, there. But if Twitch gets me, you know who to blame. I have evidence right here. I'm clipping it. Please don't. Alright. Thank you guys. I've been Sorencaster, and until next time, I've gotta bounce. Thanks for coming.